Welcome back to USA News Hub. Full day-by-day World Athletics Championships 2025 results. From Tokyo, Japan, the 2025 World Athletics Championships have concluded after 9 thrilling days of action. Records were broken, stars rose to the occasion, and the world watched as track and field once again delivered unforgettable drama. While Team Great Britain and Northern Ireland hoped for medals with Olympic champion Keely Hodgkinson and fellow stars Georgia Hunter-Bell, Josh Kerr, Katarina Johnson-Thompson, and Matthew Hudson-Smith, the final tally was modest, just 5 medals and no golds. Meanwhile, Mondo Duplantis soared to yet another world record in the pole vault, Sydney McLaughlin proved unstoppable in the 400 meters, and Jamaica celebrated as Oblique Seville stormed to gold in the men's 100 meters. Let's take it day by day. Day 1, Saturday, September 13th. Day 1 began with the endurance athletes. Canada's Evan Dunphy took gold in the men's 35-kilometer racewalk, while Spain's Maria Perez continued her dominance, winning the women's racewalk. In the evening, America's Ryan Crouser led the way in the men's shot put with 22.34 meters. Kenya's Beatrice Chebet outkicked her rivals in the women's 10,000 meters. And the United States stormed to victory in the 4x400 mixed relay, holding off the Netherlands and Belgium. Day 2, Sunday, September 14th. Day 2 opened with the women's marathon. Kenya's Perez Jepchirchir narrowly edged Ethiopia's Tigsta Sefa for gold. Later, America's Valerie Allman claimed discus gold, and teammate Tara Davis-Woodhall soared 7.13 meters to win the women's long jump. France's Jimmy Gressier pulled off a shock win in the men's 10,000 meters, while the sprints lit up the stadium. The women's 100 meters went to America's Melissa Jefferson-Wooden in 10.61, and Jamaica celebrated a 1-2 in the men's 100, with Oblique Seville beating Kishane Thompson, leaving Noah Lyles in bronze. Day 3, Monday, September 15th. The men's marathon produced a dramatic sprint finish as Tanzania's Alphonse Simbu edged Germany's Amanal Petros on the line. In the evening, the great Armand Duplantis cleared 6.30 meters, smashing his own pole vault world record. Canada's Cameron Rogers claimed hammer throw gold, and New Zealand's Jordy Beamish stunned Morocco's Soufiane El Bakkali in the steeplechase. Switzerland's Ditaji Kambunji won the women's 100 hurdles in 12.24, fending off Nigeria's Toby Amusan. Day 4, Tuesday, September 16th. Day 4 saw New Zealand's Hamish Kerr take high jump gold, Canada's Ethan Katzberg dominate the hammer throw with 84.70, and Kenya's Faith Kipyegon cement her 1,500-meter legacy with another world title in 3:52. In the men's 110 hurdles, America's Cordell Tinch ran 12.99 for gold, holding off Jamaica's Orlando Bennett. Day 5, Wednesday, September 17th. The women's pole vault was an American sweep, with Katie Moon and Sandy Morris taking gold and silver. Italy's teenage star Mattia Filani leapt 8.39 to win the men's long jump. Kenya's Faith Cheritic triumphed in the women's steeplechase, while Portugal's Isaac Nader edged Britain's Jake Whiteman by just 200ths to win the men's 1500. Day 6, Thursday, September 18th. Trinidad's Keshorn Walcott reclaimed javelin glory with 88.16 meters. Cuba's Leonis Perez won the triple jump, while Botswana celebrated in the men's 400 as Busong Colin Kebonetshipi stormed to gold in 43.53. Then came the women's 400 meters, a masterpiece. America's Sydney McLaughlin ran 47.78, one of the fastest times in history, holding off Dominican star Marilady Paulino. Day 7, Friday, September 19th. Friday brought fireworks. Portugal's Pedro Pichardo took triple jump gold, America's Rai Benjamin finally claimed the 400 hurdles crown, and the Netherlands Femke Bol answered with women's hurdles gold. On the track, Noah Lyles defended his 200-meter title in 19.52, edging Kenny Bednarik. In the women's 200, America's Melissa Jefferson-Wooden struck again with a stunning 21.68. Day 8, Saturday, September 20th. Spain's Maria Perez doubled up with victory in the women's 20-kilometer racewalk, while Brazil's Caio Bonfim earned gold in the men's walk. The women's shot put saw the Netherlands' Jessica Schilder take the crown, while the heptathlon belonged to America's Anna Hall with 6,888 points. Kenya swept the women's 5,000 meters, with Beatrice Chebet beating Faith Kipyegon. Ecuador's Juliusy Angulo delivered a surprise win in the javelin. And in a thrilling men's 800 meters, Emmanuel Wanyonyi of Kenya outkicked Marco Arap and Jamal Sajati, just 900ths separating the podium. Day 9, Sunday, September 21st, closing day. The championships closed in style. Kenya's Lillian Odira won the women's 800 in a championship record, while Britain's Georgia Hunter-Bell and Keely Hodgkinson completed the podium. America's Cole Hawker surged to men's 5,000-meter gold, while Leo Neugebauer of Germany dominated the decathlon with 8,804 points. Relays brought the house down. Botswana stunned the USA to win the men's 4x400, while the American women's teams swept both the 4x400 and 4x100 relays. Jamaica, Germany, and the Netherlands also reached the podium. And with that, 9 days of brilliance came to an end in Tokyo, where champions were crowned, records rewritten, and the road to the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics grew ever more exciting. Men's 4x100-meter relay, final. USA 37.29 WL. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this update, don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to USA News Hub for all the latest sports news and highlights. See you in the next one.